All right, it's time for Love and Deepspace. We're gonna play the event story and then do polls. That way I can get some polls, hopefully.
무슨 고민 있어?
In Cosmic Year 1, humanity amid the boundless cosmos established a home in the Allure galaxy. Thus, the Cosmic Empire was born. In Cosmic Year 128, some humans migrated to the Nizir galaxy and founded the Glory Federation. Two forces stood in opposition for hundreds of years. Meanwhile, the Kalsi galaxy gradually rose to prominence during this era. Under external threats, the Sanctide court, bound by an ancient faith, also saw its authority in the empire grow with each passing day. And so, in the cosmic year 649, a new power struggle began to unfold under the reign of the empire's empress. It's 9 p.m. In the morning, the rising melody resounds outside her window and wakes her up from her dreams. In the Cosmic Empire, only male rulers throughout history have enjoyed this treatment, but as the Empire's future empress, she rightfully deserves it. Once the song ends, robot attendants serve pre-meal morning tea. The head housemaid begins her morning briefing.
폐하, 대관식을 위해 준비한 축제 함대가 마지막 확인에 들어갔습니다.
Your Majesty, your coronation ceremonial fleet is waiting for the final confirmation. If she hasn't been crowned yet, right? Because this is a coronation ceremony, then she's not technically your Majesty yet. I'm just saying.
의전부서에서는 오후의 축제 때 궁전 근위대가 입을 의복에 관해 의논할 예정입니다.
The ceremonial officials will discuss the court guard's formal attire this afternoon.
또한 황실 연회장은 이미 준비를 마쳤습니다. 폐하.
Furthermore, the royal banquet hall is ready. Yes, it's gonna be around 11 a.m. for you. In the middle of sipping her drink, she pauses. Then she puts down her teacup and uses a silk napkin to dab the corner of her mouth. The scripts have arrived?
네.
Yes, Your Majesty. The image on the floating display changes. It reveals an interstellar bard from centuries past. A bard? This is one of the Empire's traditions. Every ruler has performed in a play at the royal palace before their coronation. Oh, so she has to perform? That sounds kind of familiar. This symbolizes the Empire's glory and the ruler's artistic transformation from a mortal to a national symbol. In other words, their will shall become one with the Empire's destiny.
폐하의 본부대로 이번 연극의 목록은 모두 저명한 성간 음유시인이 각색하여 제국에 전한 극본에서 골랐습니다.
As you requested, the plays for this performance were all selected from scripts adapted by famous interstellar bards and brought into the Empire.
연극 축제는 2주 동안 진행되며 연극의 남자 주인공은
The theatrical celebration will last 2 weeks, and the individual who shall play the leading actor. The holographic image switches to the banquet hall. Surrounded by nobles, two people dance together.
대관식에서 폐하와 함께 첫 번째 춤을 춰야 하는 상대이기 때문에 선발에 엄격한 기준을 적용했습니다.
Since he will also share the first dance with you at the coronation ceremony, the criteria is very strict. A robot brings a silver tray with 5 distinctly styled invitations.
폐하의 지시에 따라 의정관이 최종적으로 기준에 부합하는 귀빈 5명을 선발했습니다.
As per your instructions, the officiant has selected these distinguished guests. They meet the requirements.
그분들 모두 폐하와 함께 첫 번째 춤을 추고 싶어 하십니다.
Oh, we get to pick. All of them would like to have the honor of sharing the first dance with you. 5 candidates. None of them is to be underestimated if they can stand out in the entire galaxy. After all, this dance represents not only the Empress's favor, but also a binding of power. Whoever stands by her side will see their faction unite with the Empire and ascend. They shall stand above countless galactic forces. Looking at the exquisite invitations before her, she reaches out. Her fingers glide across their cool surfaces adorned with letters. Then her hand stops on... All right, time to pick. It's Zane. I'm so glad I don't have to think about it. With the coronation ceremony fast approaching, she sits on the throne in the audience hall. She listens to the ministers report on various imperial matters.
폐하, 대관식 행사의 절차 확인이 끝났으니 마지막으로 폐하께서 검토해 주십시오.
Your Majesty, the coronation ceremony procedures have been finalized. You only need to do the final review. She glances at the projection, then her gaze settles on the area directly in front of the throne. Wow. That's a nice fit. Grand General, what are your thoughts on this play?
폐하의 분부대로 하시면 됩니다.
I shall follow your majesty's orders. Ever since she decided to perform in this play, the leading actor has consistently remained silent. It's impossible for her to gauge his true feelings. The empire she's about to inherit is far from peaceful despite its appearance on the surface. And Zayn, her former preceptor and now the increasingly powerful imperial grand general, is the most immediate threat to her. Interesting, then, that she would pick him. I mean, I picked him, but... Since there are no objections, all of you are dismissed. Grand General, stay here. All the ministers except Zayn take their leave. However, one young minister is rather dense.
폐하, 대관식 축제 기간에 이러한 연극은 불길한 징조가 되지 않을까 염려스럽습니다.
Who's rather dense is funny. Your Majesty, choosing that play for your coronation might be seen as an ill omen. Is that so? She responds with a slight smile and taps the throne's armrest. Tell me why it's so inauspicious. What dire fate does it supposedly foretell?
이건 그게 남자 주인공이 권력을 쥐고 있으면서도 주군의 억압에 불만을 품고 결국 꿰매에 빠져 주군을 시해하는 반역의 길을 택하는 내용입니다.
Jesus Christ, MC is facing this head on, isn't she? The leading actor in the play already holds great power but resents the throne's authority, so he's manipulated into choosing the treasonous path of regicide. The Crown of Doom was adapted by a mysterious traveling bard. It's a tale of power and royalty. Returning to the palace, a triumphant knight encounters a witch who prophesies that he will become the future monarch. The flames of ambition are ignited in his heart. He is driven to murder the current king and claim the blood-stained crown. However, power seized by force is destined to be reclaimed. Before he can savor the fruits of victory, the knight is struck down on the very throne he has coveted by another noble and their sword of judgment. Oh, so you're questioning the Grand General's loyalty to me? Do you think a play can influence our relationship? She speaks to the minister, but her gaze is fixed on Zayn. Ever since she began ruling in her own right, the relationship between Zayn and her has grown increasingly tense over the years. It won't be long until her coronation arrives. She needs to witness Zayn's true intentions, which is precisely why she selected this play. Yet he didn't betray any emotion as she had hoped. He acts as if her subtle and at times overt tests weren't directed at him. The young minister suddenly comes to his senses. He breaks into a cold sweat before fearfully excusing himself. Finally, Zayn and she are the only ones left. This is a nice fit.
폐하께서 다른 분부가 있어서 나를 남기신 건가?
Are there any remaining orders from your majesty? My coronation will soon be upon us. However, there are still details in the play that must be discussed. Why don't you accompany me for a walk, Grand General? I wonder what the story in the card's gonna be like. They stroll along the palace colonnade. I've never heard that word before. Wow. Dappled sunlight and shadows rest on the ground. On the one side of the colonnade stands a single tree. Although neither lush nor leafy as the others, it still stands tall and strong. Zayn and she stop at the same time. Do you remember when we planted this tree? I can't believe time passed by so quickly.
이제 나무가 자란 것처럼 폐하께서도 정식으로 대관식을 치를 때가 왔고.
Now the tree has grown, and your majesty is about to officially take the throne. But this tree isn't tall enough yet. It can also be stronger. If only it could grow faster, then the other trees along the colonnade wouldn't block its sunlight. Zayn silently keeps his gaze on what lies ahead.
풀과 나무는 자연의 순리를 따라 자라는 법이잖아. 서둘러서 성과를 얻으려고 하면 오히려 성장에 도움이 안 될 거야. 어쩌면 물을 주고 잡초를 뽑아주는 세심한 사람이 부족했을지도 모르지.
Plants grow in accordance with nature's timing. Rushing to see results will only hinder its growth. Perhaps what it truly needs is someone to take care of it. He moves to her side and leans down to take her hand.
봐봐. 이제 낙엽도 쓰러질 것 같네.
Look, the leaves have fallen away. Despite how busy you are with your duties, you still concern yourself with small details. It seems I still have much to learn from you. She responds with veiled sarcasm. Zayn isn't talking about the tree. He's actually referring to her. As he said, his branches and leaves once sheltered her from the wind and rain, but now his root system is silently spreading. It's impossible for her to ignore. He blocks the sunlight she should be receiving, and so she's forced to lie dormant under his supposed protection. This is such an interesting dynamic. So long as he's present, I'll forever be an immature empress who needs her master's guidance and the Grand General's assistance. You should have already read the script. I'll play the witch and the noble who passes judgment. Those scenes will put me in opposition to your knight character. Playing two roles simultaneously is unprecedented, but she has her reasons. As the witch, she'll cautiously foretell his rebellion and ambition, and when she's the noble who will judge him, the message that he should return his power to her shall be a form of intimidation.
폐하께서는 이미 장성하셨으니 스스로 결단을 내리는 건 당연한 일이지.
Your Majesty has matured. It's normal for you to make your own decisions. Under the scorching sunlight, Zane reaches out to shield her from it. His support is like a soft, warm bundle of cotton. It envelops her first attempt to show her blade. For a moment, he's still her preceptor standing above her, his gaze accompanied by that indulgent tone. "18 days until the coronation." Are these the free? Ah, this is the one where they kept showing their shirts. I mean, chests. So I've selected Caleb, Silas, and Zane. And of course, the precise wish is set to Zane. Let's go! While he's on screen. Oh! Okay. Oh! Oh, who's it gonna be? It's Silas! Okay, well, the next one will be Zane. Primordial Chaos. Okay. Can I get a double? No. Not that lucky. Alright, but we do get a precise wish now, so let's keep going. Funny pulls. Okay. 30. Nope. No earlies yet. Oh, wait. Okay, at 50 we get more wishes. Okay. 40. Ah! No, no earlies. I should get 5 more wishes with this next one. Okay. Yeah, this looks like it's gonna take me all the way to Hard Pity. My luck has not been good recently. Like, my pulling luck in most games has not been good. Alright, I've made 50 wishes. Okay. Oh! Oh! The music came at, like, a good time. Like, the vocals, I mean. Ah! Oh! Oh my gosh, she steps on him! She just stepped on him! Let's go! I feel like that's part of the play. Yeah, they came in for Zane. The vocals came in just for Zane. Right? That's kind of incredible. Okay, normally I would keep it on Zane, right? Because I also like want both outfits. We gotta get the Caleb card. So I'll continue to pull later and see if we can get Caleb's card. But we got Zane's today, and that's what matters. Oh, actually, let's look at some features. We have a home now. Let's look at the home. Oh, yay! Okay, we can meet Zane. Alright, call him. Zane.
내가 아직 퇴근 안 한 줄 알았어. 열자마자 의료용 담요에 쌓인 것 같아.
You were dressed like this at work? Bro.
작은 태양 덕에 큰 집이 따스하단 얘기야.
Okay. Why is the dialogue so fast? Are you saying my place is cozy, or are you comparing me to a little bit of sunshine? A cozy house feels warmer when there's sunshine. But if we look at your schedule, you weren't supposed to be here for a while.
기다릴까봐 곽헌이랑 교대했어.
I was worried that you'd be
오래
waiting, so I
고민하다가
swapped shifts.
결국 이걸 집들이 선물로 골랐어.
I brought you
제스민으로 만든 영생화야.
a housewarming gift.
새 집을 장식하기에 딱일 거야.
Oh, preserved jasmines. Since I have a bit of sunshine, the flowers will like it here.
아직 정리 중인 것 같은데 도와줄까?
You're still unpacking. Would you like some help? Pretend to be polite, except... Let's pretend to be polite. No, it's okay. I can't let Dr. Zane work for me after his shift.
퇴근하면 이 교수님이기만 한 건 아니야.
After work, I'm not Dr. Zane. Just kidding. How could I possibly let you tire yourself out?
알겠어. 근데 여길 막은 건 내가 못 들어가게 하려는 거야?
Are you blocking the doorway so that I can't come in? Please allow me to give you a comprehensive tour first. If we take Dr. Zane's profession and habits into consideration, I'm planning to divide my home into 3 zones.
놀릴 때 웃음 참는 솜씨가 점점 좋아지고 있네.
Your ability to see someone with a straight face continues to improve. I learned from the best, Dr. Zane.
청출어람이네.
The fact that I can't make you laugh proves I still have much to learn. Although I appreciate your attempt to set boundaries, this
구역을 나눈
your
아이디어는
home?
정말 마음에 들지만 여긴 네 집이지 병원이 아니야.
Not a hospital.
청결구역이나 오염구역은 필요 없어.
We don't need
네가
contaminating
있는
clean
구역과
zones.
없는 구역으로만 나누면 돼.
Areas with you and without you are fine.
그럼
Aww.
언제 어디서든 작은 태양의 따스함을 찾을 수 있게 될 테니까.
That way I always know where to find my little bit of sunshine. That's so cute! Okay, together feature. Tap here, open together. Chat with Zane. Admire indoor furniture with Zane. Interact with Zane by the tall window. Play Zane's first visit exhibit gift at home. Style Zane in the home system one time. Watch TV with Zane. Okay, that's a lot of stuff. Let Zane sing! So these are like challenges. Or like achievements. Sorry, not challenges. That was the new update. Later, when I have the energy to do a shit ton of reading, we will do Zane's story card.